Life can move and shake you like an earthquake. When this happens, you have to learn to shake and move the best way you can, like I do. Join Dakota Caldwell on The Dakota Show, putting life in you and your family's lives.
Hello everybody, I'm here with Miss Iowa 2019. So Emily, can you start out with a basic introduction?
Sure. So my name is Emily Kinsman. I am originally from Davenport, Iowa. I graduated from this university in 2019 as a music educator, and then I went on to win Miss Iowa 2019 just a couple weeks later. I ended up being able to serve as Miss Iowa for the past 2 years as COVID-19 hit, and I've been able to share my personal platform for arts education over the last 2 years. And as I finish out this year, I am continuing to teach music in the classroom in Des Moines, and I'm excited to be here with you all today.
Well, we are excited to have you, and it looks like, you've been busy and stuff like that, and I'm sure it does get stressful at times, though.
Oh, absolutely. When you're jumping over from Council Bluffs over to Davenport in a day, or over to Spencer, or down to the bottom of the state, it can be stressful at times, lots of time in the car.
Yeah, and I'm sure driving, I know when I drive a long distance, that's not fun. Just one day,
Yeah.
So, my next question then, with all those journeys going back and forth, place to place, what was your favorite thing doing as Miss Iowa? Whether that's speeches, visiting places, etc.
I have had a lot of favorite moments during the past 2 years. One in particular is I love advocating for the arts. I was able to go to the Capitol and speak with all of our legislators in Des Moines about the need for arts education needs across our state. And I was able to sing the national anthem for them. So that one is probably one of my favorites. And any time that I got to go travel to a library and share a story time, I got to meet so many young faces and see their faces light up when they see that crowd.
Yeah, and it's kind of, for a young kid, that's quite a thing. When you get to see Miss Iowa, it's quite a big thing in the little kids' eyes. So I'm sure it's a bundle of joy.
It has been so fun knowing the amount of people that I've met over these last 2 years.
Yeah. So you kind of said this in your basic introduction, but so you did hold the title for 2020?
Yes, so I get to be Miss Iowa 2019 and 2020 in the history book. This is the first time Miss Iowa and Miss America have been canceled since World War II, kind of like the Iowa State Fair. So it's pretty cool to know that I'm the only one that's had it for 2 years and got to navigate the virtual world as Miss Iowa as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm sure it was different in some ways, and I'm sure it was, frustrating, just like anyone else. Many people couldn't go anywhere, so everything kind of just went virtual all of a sudden. And so with that being said, can you walk us through some of the challenges or obstacles of trying to become Miss Iowa?
Sure. Sure. So first and foremost, Miss Iowa is a service and scholarship-based program. So I started competing kind of at a later age of 19 when I was in college, and I wanted to compete to earn scholarship dollars and really have a service mindset. And I did not win on the first try. I didn't win on the second try. I won on the third try. So it took a lot of perseverance and a lot of learning about myself, where my capabilities are, and kind of just owning who I am. So I think something that really challenged me was building my own self-confidence over those years of competing and knowing that with or without the title, I need to be confident in myself. And that's what I think helped me achieve this goal of mine.
Yeah, and I mean, not that people don't know that, there's got to be a winner and, someone's got to win and someone's got to lose, but sometimes it is hard to keep that self-confidence in a everyday life, situation. So I do understand that for sure.
Yes, and that's something that I plan to try and continue as I move into this new phase of my life, and just knowing that there are going to be hurdles and bumps. I'm going to have to be flexible and adaptable, and just knowing that I've had this experience is pretty cool.
Yeah. But it's kind of cool to see as an individual, what you learn, in every obstacle. My next question is, what then is some of your advice for the younger generation?
So for me, one of the really big things that I try to instill in young people as Miss Iowa and as a music teacher is that this generation has the power to be the change makers in the world. So I know we always say that the generation is the next trailblazers, but they really are. So I think for me, telling them to dream big, always setting their goals a little bit higher, and working through those tough situations to achieve their goals is huge. So for me, I am always trying to set new goals and dream bigger, because I think we can never be fulfilled enough if we're not always working. So I just encourage young people to continue working hard and knowing that those goals take time, they take patience, and you're always going to be learning something new.
Yeah, always, no matter where you go in life, you always learn something new.
Mm-hmm.
So, we will be back after this sponsorship break with more from Miss Iowa.
Hi, this is Travis at Brown Shoe Fit in Storm Lake, Iowa. We invite you to come browse our huge selection of inventory ranging from kids' shoes to ladies' shoes and men's shoes. We carry multiple brands, different casual dress shoes for both men's and ladies. We have boots for men's and ladies, winter boots for men's, ladies, and kids. We also have a huge selection of smart wool socks for both men's and ladies. Along with all our inventory, we do have 2 big sale racks for both men's, ladies, and kids with a variety of different inventory ranging from sandals to boots to athletic shoes. We also carry a bunch of athletic shoes with brands such as Hoka, Asics, New Balance, On, and Brooks.
Call Travis and his team at 712-732-3432. Visit his store at 618 Lake Avenue, Storm Lake, Iowa, 50588.
Need custom clothing for your next event? Up in Stitches has been serving since 2011. Call them at 641-842-2223 for your next event, or visit their website at upandstitches.com.
Hi, my name is Kevin Rohan, and I'm the owner of GameState, the largest game store in the U.S., and we are located in Spencer, Iowa. We are currently in the process of trying to become the largest game store in the world, and by doing that, we're going to purchase the building that we are currently in and then expand that to other businesses as well, in addition to growing our own space to completely fill the existing location. And if you choose to try to help us out with that, then we have a number of different ways you can do that. You can find us on Facebook, just GameState Games, and we do have a website as well, GameStateGames.com, and through either of those two locations you can figure out if you want to try to help us out with expanding the location, or if you want to pass that word along. There's plenty of ways for you to do it. You can find us at GameState Games on Facebook and see all of the events that we do and all of our programs that we have every single night of the week, and all of our special events that we do, whether it's Magic tournaments or Warhammer or X-Wing or board game nights or family nights, and see if there's anything there that you like. We hope to see you here in the shop. Find us on Facebook, find us on our website, and we hope to see you here in the store.
Hello guys, today I thought it would be kind of fun if I did my first ever Twin Bing taste right here on the Dakota Show. I lived here in Iowa for 15 to 20 years now, and I've never ever had a Twin Bing before. With that being said, I've had them given to me before, but when I was a little bit younger, I thought they were golf balls for some reason, or something like that, and so I never have had one before, and so that's why today I'm gonna try one for the first time. It smells delicious. I've been smelling it probably for the past 10 minutes while I was setting this thing up. If you guys have never heard of these Twin Bings before, they are a Northwest thing out of Sioux City, Iowa. It's Palmer's Candy. If you've never been there, take a vacation to see the candy shop, and that's where it's made. Also, after I tried the original one today, I saw that there was a s'mores one out, so I was like, go big or go home. That's always my philosophy. That's why my doctor tells me I have high cholesterol. Here is what they kind of look like if you've never seen them before. They've got like a nutty coating, and it's kind of like if you've ever ate a nutty cone with the ice cream and the cone and stuff. That's kind of what the outside kind of looks like to me. So yeah, I am super excited to try them, and I'm gonna try them right in front of you on camera today, so it's gonna be an honest review. Sorry, I almost dropped my plate there, but I got it, so that's good. Otherwise, the dog wouldn't have had a treat. So, I'm gonna pop myself up here quick. Alright, there I am. There's my beautiful face. And so, here is the cherry one. I'm gonna go ahead and try that. All I got was nuts that time, so I'm gonna try again. It's got a pink center. Still got nuts that time, so I'm gonna try again. There we go. I like it. I really honestly do. It's really good. It's really good. It's a cherry, filling on the inside. That's why it's pink. But man, that's actually pretty good. Wow. That's enough to put you in. And then my second one is like a marshmallow filling right there. Again, I might not be able to get it on the first bite because there's so many nuts. That's pretty good too. That one is rich, fair warning. So, a cup of coffee would go nice with that one. And still with the cherry filling one. But the s'mores is, a lot richer. As far as that goes. So I would consider maybe having a glass of water, milk, or coffee with it because it is rich. If you cannot find them where you live, you can always, if you're close to Casey's, Baumgart's, Walmart, or Fairway, you can always check those stores. I recommend Hy-Vee just because I'm a Hy-Vee fan. And so those stores should have them for real. So, but wow, it's good. It's rich, but it's good. But like I said, that's why I have high cholesterol. So, anyways, I'm gonna finish these up. But while I finish these up, I am gonna send you over to part 2 of Emily Tisman, Iowa Queen 2019 and 2020. Has being Miss Iowa sort of changed you in a way?
I would say definitely, especially being that I won this title when I was 22 years old and I am now 24. I am definitely not the same person that I was 2 years ago when I started this program or when I started the title of Miss Iowa. So I think in some ways I've changed in terms of like my skill sets. Like I can talk to anybody, I feel like now. I can talk to 8-year-olds, I can talk to 80-year-olds, and I'm able to communicate with people on a different level than I think I could before. In terms of like big changes, I don't think it's really changed my life so much because I'm still getting to teach like I planned on doing.
Yeah.
I'm getting to travel the state. I'm getting to see my family. So in a lot of ways, it hasn't changed my life. It's just given me an unforgettable experience that I will take with me forever.
Yeah, I mean, every place you go and every speech you do, that memory sticks with you. So
Yeah.
I definitely get that.
And I'm a huge journaler, so I tend to write down like every appearance I've gone to. So I went to about 250 appearances over the last few years.
Wow.
I've written it all down and tried to take as many pictures as I can.
Yeah, I mean, and that's good when you're teaching because you can definitely tell, your students they can dream big, because you have all those pictures and everything, and so that does help encourage the students as well.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of an intro to the our next question. When you give up the title late in the month, what are you planning on doing?
So as of now, my biggest plans are going to be that I continue teaching music next year. I teach elementary music, and then I also got engaged in the last week, so I will probably spend the next year wedding planning. So things are happening.
Congratulations on that, and I'm sure on top of that, and being Miss Iowa, it's kind of been kind of stressful for you.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny to change from one title to now getting a new title.
Yeah. So my next question is, so I read your post last night on Facebook about music. Does music have a big impact on you?
My whole year as Miss Iowa has been dedicated to music and the arts and why they matter. And there are a lot of benefits to music and arts in general. For one, it's really good for our young people in their grade development. I don't know if you ever knew this before, but students that participate in music or the arts are less likely to go to prison. They're more likely to graduate high school. They're more likely to be paid a higher salary and be hired in the workforce. So, for those reasons alone, I think music is so important for our young people to be involved in. It's also just good for your own emotional, mental, and physical health. It's good for all sorts of things, and I try to instill that in our young people that involvement in the arts is really good for you.
Yeah, I mean, and I did not know that, so that is very interesting, but I can kind of see that because I use music for my mental health as one of my coping skills, so I can definitely see that a little bit.
Yes.
So, my next question then for you is, I know you give up your title here in about a week, about a week, so, can you share the names, of the candidates for the 2021 Miss Iowa?
Sure. So I'm not sure I can list off all of their names, but we have 19 girls competing for Miss Iowa from all over the state. Some of them are students in college. Some of them are out there working in the world, and they all have a wide variety of talent as well as platforms like myself. So just like I champion the arts, some of them they champion the importance of anti-bullying or the importance of woman empowerment or mental health or body positivity. So a lot of them are women that have really service-minded hearts and I'm going to wish them the best of luck next week because they're coming for my job, and I'm really excited for them to get to experience this like I have.
Yeah, and during that ceremony when someone gets crowned, do you have to do like a big speech and stuff?
So yes, I get a big farewell. It's in a video, slideshow with a bunch of pictures. So luckily I don't have to memorize or speak on the day of because I'll probably be crying. I'll be sad.
Yeah, I mean, all the experience you've made, all the, friends and colleagues that you've, like you bonded with them. So it is a happy but sad day at the same time because of all the friends and people you've met, And then, is there anything else you would like to share with the community before we wrap up today?
I would just highly encourage that anyone listening, if you're a girl that's in high school, college, or in their 20s, to give Miss Iowa a shot. I definitely thought pageants was just walking in a swimsuit on stage, and that's definitely not what Miss Iowa is. It is about having a service platform. It's about being able to communicate with others, some confidence in yourself, and most importantly, learn scholarship dollars towards college. So I encourage you to give it a try. You may not know what pageants are or what they're really like until you try.
Yeah, it never hurts to try, and like you said, you got it on the third time, correct? So people say that third time is a charm, so just, keep trying, keep poking at it and give it your best shot.
Absolutely.
And then is there any shout outs you would like to give today?
Let's see, shout out. You're from Spencer, right?
Yes, I'm from Spencer.
We have one girl competing from Spencer. Her name is Carly Izzard. She isn't competing for Miss Iowa. She's competing for the team title. But let's give a shout out to her for all of her hard work and her dedication to making Northwest Iowa a better place to live.
That's awesome. I did not know that, actually. That's pretty awesome. And then, social media connect.
You can find me on Facebook and on Instagram at Miss America IA for the next week. And then after that, you can find me on social media on Instagram at EM
Sounds good. And I will post those links down below, so if you would like to follow Miss Iowa 2019 and 2020, you may do so. And then my last thing for you today is I just want to say thank you very much for this amazing opportunity that I can have to interview you.
Well, thank you so much for reaching out. I always love connecting with new people and sharing a bit about what Miss Iowa is actually like.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like an amazing opportunity.
Yeah.
And so, everyone that was Miss Iowa 2019 and 2020 as well. And so, I will see you all next time.
Thanks for joining us on The Dakota Show. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/The Dakota Show since 2017. And check out our merch at upinstitches.com/T/The Dakota Show. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss a show, and we'll see you next time.